Hello everyone, this is Melissa with Enchanted Emerald bringing you a reading here this Wednesday evening, April 19th, 2023. Out of the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we have this evening the Four of Swords coming out. So I'm really feeling like tonight, this is a night to kind of take the next 24 hours or so to take good deep breaths, get in touch with how you're feeling here. This is a symbol here of rest and rejuvenation, really taking a step back. I do really feel this energy coming in and allowing us to get in touch with our emotions. And with this, I'm really feeling like this is about seeing that there's a lot of different elements at play here at work with this energy. And I really feel like this is about taking a look at the big picture. And when I look at this, this is a card of keeping your calm, keeping your composure, right? So when you take this step back, maybe you're taking this step back so that you're able to keep yourself calm and composed and collected, right? Maybe you're working with energy, working with people that have this sense of entitlement around them, and that's really difficult to deal with sometimes. And so to prevent yourself from losing your cool, so to speak, you've really taken a step back. Now, I do feel that should this lead to some sort of a confrontation during this time, there could be an element of kind of acting brash toward one another, right? Acting out of haste or responding to that out of haste, right? And that could really be poor judgment on your part. This could come out as not just assertive, but borderline rude. And so this could just be a not good situation overall. And I do feel like this really could be beneficial if you had a third party involved, kind of mediating the two parties. I do feel like coming to some sort of a truce would come up with a result of that. But I do feel like the situation really is going to ask for you to be tactful, right? And I think that you have learned a lot from this person that you're dealing with. You have a great level of respect for this person. And I think that with that, you kind of feel like, hey, maybe it goes without saying that there's these unwritten rules. You just absolutely wouldn't disrespect them in any way going forward. And I feel that this person feels threatened by you in some way. And so I think that just sitting down and having this conversation, albeit it might be a tough conversation, really just agreeing to not hit these hot button topics, right? To, say, hey, look, in the future, maybe we will never discuss this ever again with one another, but for now, let's agree that we will never discuss those topics. And then, say A, B, C, and D. Those are the topics that we will never discuss, so that you guys can move forward in a different way. I think that also this is really going to ask for someone to be the bigger person. Someone's going to have to take one for the team. Someone's going to have to take the initiative to approach that other person and really ask for that sit down and to get to communicate about these things. And I feel like with that could even come with some sort of a non-compete clause, maybe even within a contract, maybe sitting down and saying, I've learned all of these things from you, but I will never take what I've learned from you and then use that against you in the future or become your competition in business with those techniques, right? So I think that this is really a point in time where you're going to have to be mindful too that sometimes our words can cut like a knife. So it is really important for you to be very intentional with your words at this time. And I think that this too really brings an energy with it that you could be saying all the right things and doing all the right things, but what this person really needs from you is acknowledgement. So more than your actions, this person really needs you to validate their feelings and to validate that, yes, maybe you feel as though some boundaries have been crossed, but this hasn't actually happened. And case in point, this is exactly how it hasn't happened. And this is the proof that it hasn't happened. Or maybe they just need you to actively listen. Or maybe they need you to admit that, yes, it did happen, right? So however that resonates for you, I feel like this person, more than anything, needs you to acknowledge their feelings, acknowledge how they feel. And going forward, this is really just going to require a little bit of active listening, right? Listening to everything that they have to say before formulating your thoughts and opinions, not getting in your head about what you want to say next, but just truly listening to that person, engaging, right? Asking them questions about their projects, asking them questions about why they may have come to that conclusion or why they might feel that way. Offering this person praise, right? For how far they've come and for what they may have contributed to your success. And so I think that this is really going to set a precedent going forward for you in terms of you just simply being present within that relationship, within that communication. And I think really too, a simple thank you to this person for their actions, their kind words, their kind deeds. It really will go a long way in bridging the gap, really overcoming the obstacles, things that have now become barriers to your growth within this relationship going forward. So I think most of all, this is really just a message here for us to allow ourselves some grace, most of all, give others grace, but then allow ourselves some grace as well as we choose to interact with the world with our kindness and goodwill, but then also to extend that to ourselves as we choose to forgive ourselves for things that we may have inadvertently done, or forgive ourselves for being human for things that have happened, and to move forward and choosing to do it differently and to work with others in a better way. So a beautiful message here for you this evening, and I just so hope that this resonates. And if you do feel so inclined to share this message, please follow your intuition in sharing that with who you feel inclined to share it with, because this is a very beneficial message for others as well. And as always, I will be back with another read for you guys again soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.